so ignore the background noises since I can't do anything about it, and my voice may be a little soft because I'm charging my phone as I record this and I wanted to make this video in my real voice, and so my voice may come a bit soft because I want the quality of the vocals of me speaking to sound good enough. And also, this is going to be unscripted at the top of my head, so it's not going to be a proper script that I fully write before I make the video, and I'm just going to speak at the top of my head, so points may be repeated, I may not be saying anything new and things like these that I normally don't do. But it's not because I'm trying to skip out on the nuance and things that I do. It's just that I do not have the proper, I'm not rewriting a proper script, and I just wanted to speak about this at the top of my head. And I did not speak about this, but I wanted to, and it's that the VMAs announced the nominees for Best K-Pop, and the songs include Jump by BLACKPINK, Swim by BTS, Red Red by CORTIS, Pinky Up by KATSEYE, Spaghetti by LESSERAFIM featuring J-Hope, and Dream by Lisa featuring Kentaro Sakaguchi. And apart from 2 songs, the rest of the category is shit, and this is not even the best K-pop. The reason being that Jump, Swim, Pinky Up and Dream are all mostly in English, 99.9% in English, and Jump has only like 1 or 2 Korean lines. And KATSEYE are not even K-pop because they also say themselves that they are a global group. Just because they were formed by a K-pop company doesn't automatically make them K-pop because they have not sung in Korean. But the thing is, I read in a comment section that someone told me that KATSEYE have sung in Korean, so that I now consider KATSEYE K-pop because of the fact that that person said that, they've sung in Korean. So I believe them, even though I haven't found a clip of them singing in Korean, but I believe them. But they have to release a full proper song in Korean, which they don't do. They sing in English. I consider them K-pop, but in general, they are not K-pop to most people because of the fact that they themselves also say that they're a global girl group, which is more fitting to their name. And as I said, the other songs are mainly in English. Lisa releasing Dream featuring Kentaro Sakaguchi is also not K-pop because she's a Thai artist releasing an English song, and just because she was originally from a K-pop group, that doesn't make her a K-pop artist. If the song nominated by Lisa was a K-pop song, meaning that she sung in Korean, and it was a fully Korean song with some English in it maybe, or some other language, then I would accept it in this K-pop category, but it's not. So that's why Red Red and Spaghetti are the only songs that I consider fitting for this category because they have Korean enough for them to be considered K-pop. To me, a song has to have full Korean lyrics or Korean mixed with English in a way that the Korean overpowers the English for me to consider songs like these K-pop. And Jump, Swim, Pinky Up and Dream are all songs that are mostly in English, so how can they be considered K-pop? To me, K-pop is K-pop as long as you sing in the Korean language, because K-pop is called Korean pop. So what does the Korean mean in K-pop? For me, it means the language, because if it were to mean something else like ethnicity, for example, then 99.9% of the industry gets erased because of the fact that there are so many non-Koreans that have debuted since the first generation in Nugo, Mitya and popular groups. Like there have been Black idols who debuted, Russian idols who debuted, Indian idols, Mongolian idols, Thai idols, Chinese idols, Vietnamese idols, Japanese idols, and Chinese idols, which I may have already said, Taiwanese idols, and so many idols that are not Korean, either the Asian or Western or from, other continents have debuted in K-pop. Even we've debuted into K-pop an Italian and a Spanish member in the girl group Prisma. The group Unicode gets erased from K-pop because they are not K-pop, because they are not Korean in the members, since all the members are Japanese. But I consider them K-pop because their debut song was fully in Korean and it was a Korean song. So that's why I consider them K-pop even if all the members are Japanese. So the main reason why I consider groups like Kachi K-pop and I do not consider XG K-pop. Even though XG has promoted in Korea and done promotions in Korea, promotions alone or doing Korean reality shows or doing Korean promotions basically in South Korea, to me alone doesn't make one K-pop. They have to sing in Korean for them to actually be considered K-pop. As I said, now the K-pop means Korean pop. So what does the Korean mean? To me, it's the language. That's why I consider Kachi K-pop, even if they may have not promoted in Korea when they were a group, simply because of the fact that they sung in Korean, even if they were based in the UK, which they were from the UK, right? I don't remember. But yeah, And so this is also the main reason why I hate K-pop Demon Hunter so much. I never watched the movie, never cared about it, and never listened to the songs. I only ever listened to Golden fully because I went to Canada for my brother's wedding for 2 weeks. I was vacationing there, and so Golden kept playing on the radio, so I was forced to listen to Golden. That was one of the most played songs alongside Tate McRae's Revolving Door and other songs. And so I knew how Golden sounded fully. I never listened to the song prior, neither have I listened to the other K-pop Demon Hunter songs. And so that's why I know that K-pop Demon Hunters annoys me, and I never wanted to watch the movie because it seems like a watered down K-pop for Western audiences, because most of the songs are in English, and Golden itself also has like one or two lines in Korean, with the other language being English mainly. And I know that there have been actual Korean groups who have made Korean songs for K-pop Demon Hunters. I believe Mellowmans was one of them that made a song for K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't remember who it was, but I know it was a group and was a more popular, well-known one. And I'm pretty sure it was Mellowmans. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the thing is that Mellowmans' song wasn't at the forefront compared to Saja Boys' Soda Pop and Hunter X's Golden. And the main reason so many people and kids liked the movie because it was because of Hunter X and Saja Boys, and the movie was in English and understandable by people, and I guess the songs were catchy to these kids and to these adults and all because of the fact that they were mainly in English. So this is not like a true representation of K-pop. You see what happened at the Belfast Music Festival somewhere in April or May or February, somewhere in the starting of 2026, where a mom was going to take her daughter or take her child to see a K-pop concert because she thought it was K-pop Demon Hunters because of the animated poster. But then when she went, she was shocked to see that it was not K-pop Demon Hunters, and she was shocked to see maybe it was like inappropriate or something and kids should not be seeing this. She got the shock of her life that she ended up going to a concert in Belfast, Ireland, that was actually what K-pop is actually about. She thought it was going to be K-pop Demon Hunters, the bright colorings and the colorful, catchy songs and all these sorts of things. She thought it was going to be that. But she got a shock of her life when she saw the real K-pop. And that's what I hate about this category, because of the fact that most of these songs are English and they're being nominated for K-pop when they're not even Korean. Like what happened to nominating some of amazing songs that released this year by popular girl groups and boy groups. I'm going to mainly name girl group examples because the popular boy groups that I remember are not a lot. Like for example, Kiki's 404, New Era, and then there is Nenmix's Heavy Serenade, ITZY's Motto, Isna's Metronome, and songs like these that release maybe Ives Bang Bang or Black Hole, because people really like Bang Bang and songs like these. What about boy group songs like AHOF's Run to You? And I don't think that song or AHOF in general are super popular in the mainstream yet to be globally recognized by someone like the VMAs as much as NMIX or IVE would. But they are popular enough, so I wanted to consider them. And other boy group songs that released that were popular and that were good. This category of the VMAs seems more like a Hype versus BLACKPINK featuring Lisa. And it just is not even a good category to begin with. If Lisa released a song in fully Korean and it got nominated for the best K-pop category, then yes. If any of these groups released a fully Korean song, or if all the songs in this category would have been fully in Korean, I would have accepted it as a category, but I would still have side-eyed it simply because of the fact, again, it's Hype versus BLACKPINK featuring Lisa. So it's not even a diverse category of K-pop artists. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 groups from the same company and one group from another company featuring a member of that group. So how is this even best K-pop when only 2 companies were considered out of the many companies that released music in 2026 that got popular and got a lot of views and got people listening to them and stuff like that? Why not just call it the best Hype and YG music, or the best Hype and BLACKPINK music? Why call it K-pop when the music is not even the representation of what K-pop is, because half of the songs in the category are in English? So yeah. Shining through the